Hello. Morning. Welcome in. Welcome. I'm not really entirely sure what we're going to draw today. We're just gonna chill out and have a good calm art time, I think. Hello Ray, welcome in. Good Morbius. Isn't that a character from something else? I think. Sounds vaguely familiar. Yeah, good morning. And good evening, welcome in Ray. Welcome. We just in here to do some doodles today. Hope you're all having a good day so far. Sunspires appears you're on red again. Assume summer's vaporizing your energy right now. Yeah, kind of. Get a pretty intense heat wave apparently all over Europe. I don't keep up with the news, but I've been told so. So yeah, that's going on. And also I've been stressing about stuff. I've been low all week, but we're here to do some cozy art anyway. Yeah. Draw what's on your mind? Yeah, right now I was doing some doodles of some of my OCs as like a little warm up. I don't think I spent enough time on it because I still don't feel warmed up, like art wise. But I want to draw Mr. Crawling having a good time. Just, I don't know. Someone gave him an interesting thing to look at and he's like, ooh, there's an interesting thing. So we're gonna draw a happy Mr. Crawling to start off and we'll see where we end up. Good. Finished a page of my website and played Chaos Rings 3 for the time being. Sounds nice. Told myself after I finished the book OC I stopped for a while with some animations. Yeah, being so real, I haven't drawn anything on the references for Art Fight after last week's stream. I tried and I like started the turnaround thing for Ivan, and then I didn't get past the sketch phase. I'm starting to think maybe I'll put up the character pages for the characters I want available and just put what I already have done in there. And we'll see if any of it gets done with the proper things that I've done for everyone else. We'll see. Just got back from my grandma's house. Nice. I hope you had a good time at your grandma's house. Yesterday I drew one of my poor lord furries and it made me happy. Not to confidence with the others, so I might not make them. That's fair. Still got one done though. Got a new character. That's exciting. I gotta say, you can set up your rough sheets in the middle of our fight. It's just more optimal to do it before the event, but while it's doable, it's good to know. Thank you for, yeah, thank you for informing me. That is kind of reassuring. I realized, like, I've been debating if I should, like, I still hadn't decided if I was gonna participate this year, right? And I started considering if I shouldn't do it at all, but then I thought about it and I'm like, I'm not stressed about the idea of drawing other people's OCs during the actual event. I'm only stressed about doing my own ref sheet. So yeah, I figure if I end up wanting to participate next year again, I'm gonna be doing ref sheets like all throughout the year whenever I feel like it, just to have them done. So I don't have to stress about it when it's actually time. Technically he's not done, but he has a good solo. It's still good. I think I forgot to tell you, most people say that art fight crashes in the first day, so don't bother sending attacks immediately. It's best to send it whenever it's available. Yeah, I have heard about that, so I went ahead and saved to my computer like 2 or 3 references for characters that I thought about drawing, just in case it does crash. Yeah, we'll see. Thank you for the heads up. When you draw a character, there's a story behind it. That's what I do. Yeah, my characters all have like backstories and a whole overarching plot that I'm writing for them. So yeah. I didn't draw and post it the first day because I wasn't in the mood at the time, but when I did my warm-up, it happened days later. The Four Lords serve as quartermaster that manage and protect the ship. The Lord Macarnosi. Cool. Hello, Ajax. Welcome in. My ideas on a sketchbook and Doodles, and then improved my bed. Both traditional and digital are really good in their own ways. I've kind of missed doing traditional, honestly. I still do a lot of Doodles that way, but I think at some point, I have too many things I want to get to this year, but at some point, I want to sit down and do more traditional art again. Like, I know some people who have their, like, who like put their own art, their own traditional art in picture frames and put it on their wall so they can look at it all the time. I don't know if I could do that, but I just think it's really cool. Then when I get to go into their room and just look at all the art they made, it's just like, wow, that's so cool, you made that. I'll have to write stuff for my OCs. I want to present my lore to my friend one day because he shared his lore to me and I feel honored to carry such info. Aww. Yeah. My parents put me to do digital art. Oh, how the times have shifted. I'm glad they did. Okay, yeah. As long as it's all good with you, that's good. I'm just like, oh, wow. Back when I started digital art, it's a pretty common thing of like, I guess it would still be a thing with like some people in certain generations, but the thing of like younger people wanting to do digital art and parents being like, that's not real art, the computer made that. Like people, like, yeah, like how people look at people basically thought, those people who said that basically thought that digital art was the same as AI art, except it was like 10 to 15 years before AI art became a real thing. Yeah. If I had traditional art on my walls, I'd put one that looks old but drawn in a very inexperienced manner, and next to it drawn at a different power level. Ooh. That would be really cool. I still have like a folder of my my really old art. I have my sketchbooks from when I was like 13. But I could dig up some old relic from in there. I hate moments like those just to show how much people doesn't know how it is. Yeah. I feel like it's less common today, but I remember back when I started digital art and before that as well. It's a pretty common thing to hear, unfortunately. And my drawings of Angry Birds from 2009 laptop. We'll draw on a sketchbook. It's good to do both. I feel like they grow different. They hone different art skills. Like some things are easier to practice just because it's some things are easier to practice traditional in a way because it like you have no failsafe, you know? So the stakes become higher and then you get more used to those stakes. Versus like if you want to experiment with certain things, that becomes way easier on digital. So it's like they're good for different things. In like when trying to learn, at least. And then when you want to make actual like finished pieces and stuff, they're good for different techniques too. Finished my webpage for the Alexandrian Library of Epitome and hooked up my VHS from there for my favorite video. Shareables to everyone else. Cool. I shared the knowledge about color blocking today. So, yay, I see. More pushing to get me to do digital art. Grandma bought me an iPad for my 18th birthday. Let's see. Hello, Boardwalker. Welcome in. How's it going? We're just doing some cozy art in here. We haven't really gotten very far just yet, but right now we're drawing. I'm doing some fan art of Mr. Crawling from Homicipher. And I'm thinking we might draw Nico Robin from One Piece after this. Chillness good when you're in my dream. Oh, thank you. What's the name of this character you're drawing? Mr. Crawling. From the video game Homicipher. Yeah, thank you, Ray, for answering faster than I could read chat. Speaking of Mr. Crawling, do you still remember the RPG mindset I have for our fight? Yes, yes I do. Do you remember that? No, you haven't made me uncomfortable in a way. Just asked what the character was. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't worry about it. Final bots are the last Backseating. We'll see that bring some sort of personal influence or significance to you. You draw them because they inspired you. I've yet to find a character like that. On Art Fight. Like, I've pretty much only picked characters whose story or design appealed to me in some way. But by technicality, you can have Snapkin as your final boss. But Snapkin isn't an OC though. At least not an OC you'd find on Art Fight. I doubt Tobiyansson will be participating. Wrote an entire blog about that mindset. I'm so proud of it. Oh, I'm happy for you. Sorry if I sound a little mumbly today. Like if it's not entirely clear what I'm saying. And just how it goes with low energy mode. I mean, if the OC has the equivalent power and presence of Snotkin, that's a good final boss. We'll see if I find a character like that. I don't know if I will. But, one can hope. Understandable. Just know it's okay for you to be tired. And it's for you to be well rested after this week. Oh, thank you. I hope that my energy levels start going in the right direction soon. That would be nice. It doesn't have to be an OC. It could also be like, for example, you're a big fan of this certain art YouTuber and they're open season getting attacks to destroy their OCs. Yeah, I see what you mean. Is it out where you live? Currently, yes. Midsummer heat wave going on right now. So I don't know how people who live where there's this kind of temperatures and like humidity and I don't know everything. I don't know how people deal with it where people live like this all year round. I don't know how you do it. forgotten which side of her jacket goes on top. Hold on. I forgot how open it is. Anytime I've been watching One Piece, rewatching One Piece, over the past week, and you get so used to the way that, that Nami and Robin dress, until you have to draw it, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's really open. Well, I'm gonna close it for her because I don't want to draw it that open. Hello, Hermes. Welcome in, Hermes Aniolis. I like your name. Hermes is my favorite character in Epic the Musical. Also, remember to hydrate. Remember to drink water, everyone. Very important. What's your favorite what's your favorite fantasy anime series? It's really hard to pick one of literally any genre or like category of anime, honestly. But definitely up there are One Piece, Frieren, I was watching a different one recently too, like right after I finished Frieren. What was it? I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. My list is kind of cliche, I guess. If My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer count, then that's up there too. If you asked me a couple years ago, I would have said Fairy Tail was up there, but I started rewatching it recently because it's been like 10 years or something since I saw it last. And it made me kind of sad because I was like, I loved it when I first watched it, but now when I was rewatching it, I was like kind of having a hard time getting through it, honestly. And I was like, I just realized like, oh, if I watched this for the first time now and I didn't have any nostalgia, I would have dropped it by now. And it's only been like 10 episodes. It was kind of sad. I didn't even get to see so many of like the characters I used to like. There's a lot of really good fantasy anime out there. me actually put my reference on the screen because I keep having to look back at it. Who shall we draw after this? Hard to choose, I understand. My first fantasy anime was Moonlight Fantasy. I've never heard of that one. Let me Google. It certainly looks pretty. I guess the reason I haven't heard of it is because I don't really keep up with what's like the new anime that's coming out. If something gets really popular, I'll see the hype train pass by and go, yeah, I'll wait until the hype train has stopped at the final station, and then I'll be like, okay, now I can get into a series. Case in point, being 2 years late to free run. I still haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I was so hyped when the new season of Black Butler was getting announced, and I still haven't watched that. Even though we've got like a whole nother season already out, and the third new season has been announced and is apparently in the works. Someday I'll catch up. Someday. I just keep rewatching the ones that, like, I just keep rewatching my comfort anime. I rewatched season 1 of Free for the, like, 50th time, or it's not literally 50th. It's literally it's probably like the 15th time or something. I don't know, around there. Just, you know, comfort anime. It's just good. This is gonna bother me now. There was another one that was like kind of new that I watched right after I finished watching Freerun. That's also been popular. Right, Apothecary Diaries, that was it. I watched Apothecary Diaries. Also late to that one, but you know, I got there. I still haven't watched a lot of anime myself. Last one I watched was Wolf Children. In fact, I feel like before, yeah, we probably talked about this before. I still haven't seen Wolf Children either. I know what it's about, but I still haven't seen it. Finished Digital Circus, Backrooms, and that's it. I gotta finish Digital Circus. I was like, I follow Glitch, YouTube channel, and I kept seeing the promotional stuff and being like, oh, I bet the final episode's out soon. And then they kept posting the next day, and I was like, oh, it's probably coming soon. And then eventually I was like, okay, I'll check the channel if it's up yet. Posted 3 days ago. And that was a couple days ago now. So yeah, but I still haven't watched the beach episode. That's the first one I gotta start with when I want to catch up. Oh yeah, and I watched the first season of Bungo Stray Dogs. That was good. Bungo Stray Dogs is one of those that I kept seeing Does I everywhere, just based on the kind of, I don't know, fandom circles that I follow. So I kept seeing the name Does I pop up everywhere a couple years ago, and I never really got the hype, and I was too scared to watch it, because I was like, this is too much hype. I'm not ready. I need to wait until the hype dies down. And then it did, and then I kind of forgot about it. And now I've watched it, and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense why he started showing up, and just, yeah, he has an intense fandom, understandably. I like rewatching my favorite show. I understand. Yeah, me too. Like the 1 year that's gonna feel like big oofers. Spoiling but prepare yourself. Yeah, I'm aware it's a heavy one. Wolf Children is gonna... It's like I'm aware it's emotionally intense. It's on the watch list, but it's pretty far down in the priorities. What do you mean, Remy? Do you mean with the drawing pen? Or do you mean when I look down too much? Cookie Run? Yeah, I like Cookie Run. I got my favorites just hanging out on the screen over here. I haven't drawn them today yet, though. I don't see what your point is. Also, my pronouns are they, them. I'm generally confused on what you're trying to say, honestly, Remy. Found a new show to watch, Sherlock Holmes. I don't really know much about Sherlock Holmes, but I know it's one of those shows that has like 1,000,000 seasons. This hand is not cooperating. Oh, the struggle of drawing hands. Background music is fire. I'm glad you like it. Speaking of Sherlock Holmes, I haven't finished Supernatural. Supernatural, that's a live action show, right? I'm only just like vaguely aware of what Supernatural is. Sorry for the mix-up with the pronouns. Try better next time. Yeah, I thank you for apologizing. I don't take offense as long as it's like not done with ill will. I do have my pronoun pin on the screen always at all times, so that I hopefully won't have to correct people. But like when there's new people that show up, I don't take offense. Don't worry about it. We do try to keep things wholesome around here though, so please keep that in mind. Just on the other topics that you've mentioned. The long show with the brothers. That's Supernatural. I feel like I don't know enough about it to even know that. Reference in musical lately, all I know is Epic and Hamilton. I like Epic. I haven't seen Hamilton. Like from the past but wakes up in the future. It's an old show because of the way the animation is. Depending on what you watch first, yeah, it's mostly live action. Okay. Do you know any other musicals that are great? I don't really follow many like musical stage production kind of things. Most of the musicals that I really like are movie musicals, usually animated, but sometimes there's very few live action things that I watch, but sometimes. Like first that came to mind is The Greatest Showman. If you haven't seen it, very, very good. It's a live action movie musical. Hello, Sheriff Pumpkin. Welcome in. Welcome. I know very very specific, but it's basically two brothers fighting supernatural evils to sum up the series' 15 seasons, by the way. My gosh. Wow. Showman mentioned it was really, yeah, it's really good. It's been a couple years since I saw it last, but it is so good. No, believe me. Yeah, you got it. My sister likes Hamilton. I've seen I don't doubt I've seen like animatics and stuff to the song. Oh my gosh, I just dropped my pen, sorry. But I haven't actually seen any of the actual stage show. Enjoyed watching the Greatest Showman together. Oh, that's sweet. You are just saying you'll be back is strong right now. Is that a Hamilton song? I don't think I know that one. You just possibly fall asleep anytime soon. It's so relaxing here. Oh, well, we do try to make a relaxing, cozy vibe. Because Cookie Run was mentioned, now cookies are occupying the mind space, so don't mind me drawing Shadow Vanilla for a moment. You'll Be Back is the King song. I don't think. Yeah, I probably heard like things here and there again, but I don't know enough about anything about Hamilton to like connect the dots on anything. And when I say I've seen animatics, I mean like maybe 1 in 100 that I have in a playlist somewhere. It's not. I'm not even vaguely familiar with like the names of anything. It's one of those that I've thought of like maybe I'll get to it eventually, to watching the actual thing and getting familiar with it, but I'm not familiar enough with it to be able to pick up references or the names or anything. Genuinely forgot the game after Halle Berry Awakened update. That's about the time when I got back. I took about a 1.5 year hiatus from the game, and when I came back, it was Halle Berry and Eternal Sugar on the like login screen. Be back, I think. The term may be different original piece. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Heard from my cousin that Pure Lily is canon Doom ship. What happened? Oh, Yeah, about that. It's complicated, but I can't say it's incorrect either. Miko's a good sleep magician. They put a lot of peeps to sleep from a lot of soothing spells. Source, I made it up. Generally, my goal here is just create a cozy art vibe. But if it ends up being like a cozy, relaxing art vibe enough that you fall asleep, I don't mind it so much either. I have been told people sometimes fall asleep to the stream, and yeah, I don't mind. I hope they're having a good nap. A good reminder, remember to hydrate everyone, and have a good stretch if you haven't in a while. I only slept on stream once. It's the time where blood was super rough. It's like my energy dry and I was chilling on the stream and just chilled and knocked out. Well, I hope that ended up being a good sleep. Being stressed and overwhelmed is never a good time. Kind of cold at our place right now because it's raining. I don't afflicted. No. I hope that it rains here too. That'd be nice. Not me enjoying your video. Also, I'm sketching on my phone right now. Oh, nice. Now question is, do I go for the awakened outfit or do I go for normal outfit just with long pretty hair? Didn't get to hang out much, but hey, at least I slept. Yeah. Drink some water. I've had my water for the hydrate breaks. The mention of rain is activated my Master Detective Archive's raincoat almonds. Almonds. Oh, Raincoat is one of those games that I was really hype about when it was first coming out. Literally just because of the person who did the character designs. Because they did the character designs for Danganronpa as well. And then it came out and I didn't really hear anything about it. No YouTuber that I follow did a playthrough or anything. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll play it eventually. But I've seen I like how it looks. I like the art style. I like the character designs. I've seen also there's some of my favorite voice actors are in there as well. I don't really know anything about the gameplay itself though. Hello, Lee. Welcome in. You lurking as usual. Happy drawing. Happy drawing to you too. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Long hair, yay. I like definitely the long hair. I'm just wondering if I should like which outfit I should draw. Can an accurate outfit? Or I don't know. Maybe I'll just decide the moment that I feel like it. I don't know. This music is reminding me a lot of what is this music actually? This song in particular. Xenoblade, huh? It's reminding me a lot of Kingdom Hearts. Which reminds me, Kingdom Hearts news, anyone? I know we haven't been like, super talking about Kingdom Hearts for a long time, but we got Kingdom Hearts 4 news, and the feeling of, oh, I need to actually finish the KH3 DLC and stuff so I can just play 4 when it comes out. What if there's an OC where it's just an orc, but it looked like it went through Warzone? It's from Ordinary Bitch, you were just clumsy. Oh. That's a good OC prompt. You should, if you're someone who enjoys it, making OCs, you should make that your OC. Only a Final Fantasy news, so not really. For an anime, not gonna lie. It really does. That's the main character right there. clumsy orc just trying to get through life. And everyone keeps being intimidated because they look really scary and like bruised up and everything, but they're just clumsy. They tried to climb a tree and they fell down or something. The daily life of a clumsy orc or something. Yeah, exactly. Clumsy orc beats the final boss by panicking. It sounds like. Aww. Trying to decide what pose Shadow Milk is gonna be in. Because at first I was gonna be like, what if he's just like... like this. Oh my gosh, I'm leaning too far out of frame, my bad. My OC stories are something, that's for sure. About the just a bunch of ultimatums, ecstasy, commitments, and lots of learning. I just realized you were wearing a hoodie all this time. It's kind of like a hoodie dress kind of giant hoodie, so it can be a dress. It's very comfy. My OCs are just like stickmen with epic weapons, like a sickle with a cool cape, and glowing eye. Oh. We get to stay hydrated. Yeah, remember to drink water, everyone. Oh, that was a dress of some sort. Kind of. Multi-purpose hoodie. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got this pose, but then also he's so gremlin. What if he's just like... He's doing the gremlin pose mid-air because he can, and no one's gonna stop him. I don't know. No one can stop the smartest being of their universe, cursed by corruption from hitting the gremlin pose. You're so right. You're so right. He's just, I'm genuinely surprised that they don't have him do a pose like that, like, actually in-game. I guess technically Canon Shadow Milk is a bit too proud for that. Maybe... I just think it's really funny. I call that pose hitting the Death Note L midair. That's also a good one. Wait, this is the other side. I think we gotta go for this pose. Am I getting Ghibli flashbacks from this? Specifically Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away? I don't know about which scene from Howl's Moving Castle this would be, but Spirited Away, the pose that Shadow Milk is doing is pretty close to the end of Spirited Away when Chihiro and Haku are falling from the sky. Don't ask me why I know that so immediately. I like that movie a little bit too much, but yes, the vibe, you're getting the vibes correct. That scene legit flashed in my eyes. Is same. Same. I love Spirited Away. I haven't drawn Haku in a long time. I used to make a fan art of him every once in a while. He wasn't quite on the comfort character list, but I did draw him a lot. I doubt No Face is on someone's comfort character list though, but I've yet to meet one. Yeah. I feel like No Face is such like an iconic character. Like you don't expect to see it. Like last time I walked into a movie theater, there was a cardboard, like fan-made cardboard cutout standee just in the movie theater of No Face. It wasn't even running. Someone just made that and put it there. And then people had left like a pile of little hats on top. It was really funny actually, but like you don't expect to see that walking into a random movie theater when there's no Ghibli movies showing at that theater. You know? They're just so iconic. But they're scary. They're really scary. I don't doubt it. There's someone's comfort character, but same. I've yet to meet one. I've yet to actually meet anyone who has No Face as their comfort character. The first time watching Spirited Away, No Face scared the hell out of me. Yeah, when I first watched it, I think when I first watched it, I expected No Face to be friendly. I don't remember if I found them scary or not, but I do remember I was very surprised when they were, you know, a villain. It was like, huh? They're so popular though. It makes sense why I couldn't figure out the pose earlier when I wonder if, like, you know, when you're just tired, you don't realize when you draw something wrong sometimes. I've drawn the feet backwards in this sketch and I didn't even realize until now when I'm trying to clean it up. Just like, huh, that doesn't look right. To me, I can feel the sus within him and point where he morbed. I was horrified. Yeah. Went away for a second because I need to know something. I'll be back today too because we're going somewhere. Oh, no worries. Thank you for hanging out. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. And hey, we stream here every Friday around this time. So if you ever want to head back, if you ever want to come back another time, you're very welcome to. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for today. My friend snapped me to my senses when I was drawing my background. See, I made the legs inward and outwards. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing, Remy. Welcome to the comfort corner. Thank you very much. We do art. We do art streams and video games sometimes, not very often now. And I sometimes post little animations. Hey. Speaking of animations, I want to animate the chess scene. I might have mentioned this already, actually. The chess scene from Beasties Chapter 8. I want to animate it so bad. Maybe after art fight, I will sit down and animate cookies. Unrelated to literally anything, but I feel the need to mention, yeah, when I was growing up, one of the first PC games that I played myself was Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and my sister has informed me that it is currently free on the Epic Games Store free page for the next week. So I feel the need to inform because I really like that game, and if anyone is interested in that game is currently free there. Yeah, I just felt the need to mention that. Unrelated to literally anything. Hello Ezra, welcome in. Welcome. It's the first time I managed to catch a stream. Oh, nice. We just in here doing art as usual, drawing some Shadow Vanilla fan art right now. We got Nico Robin and Mr. Crawling here as well. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, we stream every Friday and do little art things usually. I need to mirror this to get it accurate. Yeah. I kind of want to give him like dress shoes with heels because I feel like that fits his vibes. I never had to draw like fancy suit pants from this angle too, so it's kind of a challenge. Thank you. Never mind, yeah, you always welcome you. What do you feel about time zones? Yeah, my I'm so happy about this actually. That YouTube, like if you put in a time where you schedule a stream, YouTube will just automatically translate it to whatever time zone you're in, which is so convenient. Cause my gosh, the names for time zones, I don't know them. I know the name of my own time zone. The calculating it to literally any other time zone is such a challenge. Really, mostly on the American East time zone than my current one. Yeah, it's like, it gets so complicated with, is it daylight savings? Is that what it's called in English? Right? That makes it so complicated, I feel like. Okay, I'm not gonna do this right now, but I had an idea. I have a pair of shoes that's like kind of like this, so next time I want to draw him in shoes like this, I'm just gonna go get those for reference. So I won't have to guess at specific angles. Like 6 p.m. for me, so it's perfect. Stream starts for me. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of shortenings for time zones. 5 p.m. My place doesn't have daylight savings, so every time daylight savings happen, I just keep it that way. I miss all of that. Oh. I do that too sometimes with, like, there's one specific clock that I have that is so annoying to change the time for that I just keep it that way and go like, okay, for the next half a year it's going to be 1 hour off. Speaking of shoes, I'm drawing my furry OCS and their feet are arched up and it makes me think, how will the shoes look besides giving them horseshoe designs? That's a good point. I guess horseshoe designs are kind of really the only that one. You don't really see furry OCs wearing shoes very often, actually, now that I think about it. That's probably why. think I'm gonna improvise. I'm just gonna improvise your vanilla an outfit because yeah. Something like inspired by his normal outfit, but not quite exactly that outfit either. I just realized I never finished reading Jambound. I got to chapter 15 and then I got distracted by something else and then I haven't continued it since then. I gotta finish that at some point. Like I take inspo from IRL animals wearing shoes and I'd say it's silly. It does have kind of silly vibes, huh? Whenever you give animals shoes. Biggest info of my cat Ryosi right now is definitely Baron from Ghibli. Oh, that's a good pick. That's a very good pick. I'm 34 here. Yeah, for me it's usually 11 a.m. So 11 in the morning when I start stream. Just realized your model has pen tracking, right? That's so cool. Hey, it's a fun detail. What is Jambound? Jambound, jam as in the kind of jam that you put on a sandwich is it's a Shadow Vanilla fanfic on AO3 that has been like. I'm very late to the party on this one. But it's one of those fics apparently that people talk about everywhere as like one of the best Shadow Vanilla fics ever written. It's very hyped. And so far I see why. But I haven't finished it yet. It's quite long. It's about 300,000 words. Or like 200,000, somewhere in there. Yeah. Got better at military time by subtracting 12 for every number above 12. I'm confused on what you mean, but I already know military time because we do military time by default here, so I don't know, but I hope. Nice. Maybe that'll be helpful for someone else as well. AO3 interesting. Yeah, AO3. The well-respected but also feared site of AO3. I was downloading my 1-year stash of YouTube videos before I got to college. And I shouldn't gotten more lore vids on my stash. Ah, I see. Yeah. It's really tempting to just... Do we draw the soul jam in here? It's kind of tempting not to, because maybe. I really like this dress on him, by the way. This is pretty. Give Pure Vanilla more pretty dresses, please. Turns off phone with AO3 open. Oh. I have done that before. Wonder, would you respect Wattpad or AO3 more? Oh, AO3 definitely. I was on Wattpad for a really long time, before any other like reading and writing fandom kind of site, and I feel like AO3 has a lot of really good fics because their tagging system is so good. You can tag and like mute tags and look for specific tags in such detail that you will often find what you're looking for. On Wattpad, however, there is so much that you don't want to see, but they don't have a way, they don't have a good way to filter it out. You got a search bar and they do have tags, but they are not used accurately by all of the users. So the chances of you find, even if there is exactly what you're looking for on there, the chances of you finding it are so low. And also the whatever company is running Wattpad has made it just like really annoying to use, both as a writer and as a reader. So yeah. There's still like a lot of really good hidden gems in there, but they're so difficult to find. If those like gems weren't there that I'd already found, I would have deleted my account already. But I'm like, but that one, the one, there's like a handful of really good books that I want to be able to read whenever it, I don't know, enters my mind that I want to. But unfortunately, those good books aren't on any other reading site, which kind of sucks, because I bet they would get the attention they deserved if they were on a different site where they were actually easier to find. What's stopping you from drawing Jambound? What's energy, if that makes sense? Yeah. Energy and priorities, because I've been prioritizing. I've been trying to prioritize art fight, but then I've been like dual prioritizing it with I've been making a new model completely from scratch, and the expiration date of my subscription to Live 2D is a ticking time bomb. So it's been kind of stressing me out, to be honest, but I figure once art fight is over, like once August hits, hopefully I'll have energy to do all of the other things I want to do. Hello, Greenest Orange, welcome in. I have beef with Wattpad, so I'm biased there. Same. Kind of skipped Wattpad and went straight to AO3, but the few times I used it, I did find it difficult. Yeah. Honestly, like, it was better like a decade ago. It was, because now it's like you have to, if you get the app, you get an ad like every 5 minutes, and moving through chapters is annoying. There's no the drop down bar for skipping like chapters. Yeah. There's a lot of things that Wattpad could improve, I think. I wonder who guessed how fast. Yeah. I'd like to let you know that my first year I only had 2 OCs, and you can add more later on, so no pressure. Yeah. Thank you. I get stressed out way too easily. It is a problem that I know I need to work on. Which is like, I get overwhelmed from not very much, and then I'm like, oh, I can't do anything. Got nothing to say, so bye. Well, thank you for coming in to say hi. Hope you have a good rest of your day. But sometimes if you really want the OC in there, just dump an image that summarizes their look in your set. Yeah, perfectionist brain probably isn't helping very much, huh? mind me putting Pure Vanilla in a like very princess-esque dress. He's just so pretty. I think maybe I'll just leave it like this, honestly. I want to move on. I'm getting the urge to like properly render this like painting style, and I do not have the energy to do that today. So we might move on after I've done some light like color and light blocking. Thank you for subscribing, Croissant Freshly Baked. Aw, oh, that's a cute name. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Hope that you enjoy your stay in the comfort corner. What's up though? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. If I could, I hope I could soothe in a way in terms of willpower and such. I'd like to offer such nice things here and there. Oh. Yeah, we'll see, honestly, how it goes. I've been thinking about maybe I shouldn't do it at all because I've been getting so overwhelmed with it. We will see. We'll see. It's calming to watch. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the vibes. And also welcome in, Miss Hearth. Take your time. Art fight's a lot. It's my second year, so I'm still kind of anxious too, but everyone's really nice from my experience. And we'll see how it goes. Nothing creepy to say. No, not at all. One of the biggest goals that I have here with this stream is to create like a calm vibe. We end up talking sometimes about things that are stressful, but in general, the entire goal of the stream is to create a calming little hiding space from the rest of all of the stressful real life things that we all have to face. So hearing that it's calming and that people enjoy the vibes, it's really the best compliment you could give. So thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad that it's calming. Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, you don't want to think about that line. Yeah. The broken frame of mind. Yeah. It feels kind of weird to be drawing on honestly any Cookie Run character, but especially these two in black and white. It just doesn't feel right, you know? Like they need their signature colors to be recognizable. Maybe we'll do some light color blocking with their actual colors, even if it's not detailed. Just so we got something. unfortunately I tend to bring news of rough tech stuff. It's only from sometimes to early at least. I think I did say this to you, but there's a Minecraft mod called Figura, and you can use models you made in Blockbench as your skin there. You mentioned a different mod, but I don't think that one. Let me Google. 'Cause that sounds really cool. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. Someone has made a very detailed angel Hatsune Miku. It's wonderful. Gotta go have a good stream. Thank you for coming in to say hi and hanging out for a bit. You have a good rest of your day. I think I forgot, and it took me a couple months to remember to tell you. Alright. Thank you for letting me know. Right now, I really like the mod that I've already got running on my Forever World. Mostly because I already made my model in there. You have to make it, like, not in Blockbench for that one. You have to make it in the actual mod. So I don't know if it would carry over. If it would carry over, maybe I would switch. I'm gonna have to eventually, because there's... Oh my gosh, right, the wool stair update? I don't know when that's coming out, but I saw the showcase thingy that they did for that. That looks really cool. I'm amazed we didn't have that already. One of the YouTubers that I follow posted like a snapshot showcase of it. I think today or yesterday. I haven't watched it yet, but I was going to today. That's exciting. Has to carry over. Them 3D models tend to be modular. I hope so too. I do have like the file separately saved that I made it, like the file that I made of the model, but I don't know if the file like formatting would be the same. Maybe I could try opening it in Blockbench, see what happens, because if I can open it in Blockbench, technically that should work to carry it over, right? Let's see, who should we draw after this? Oh, I know who we're gonna draw after this. No one is gonna know who this is, but it's okay. I want to draw Medill from Infinity Nikki. I've been wanting to make fan art of him for a long time, ever since he came out, pretty much. But I just haven't gotten to it yet. I do know, will I get a cookie? You're right, I don't know. Yeah, it's okay. Very, very niche character. I feel like the Infinity Nikki fandom is so... Either I'm not in the right circles for this, or it's so quiet concerning character and story stuff. The only things that I hear people talking about it, Infinity Nikki related, is like drama. Drama and complaints about the gacha stuff. Which is kind of sad because it has such good story. It has really good story and characters. Let me I know I have this saved. Nobody posts any references of these characters either, so I've literally taken screenshots from in-game of all the characters that I know I'm gonna draw at some point. Hold on. Infinity Nikki, character references. Yes, McGill, here we go. Let's do these maybe. This McGill from Infinity Nikki. I'm just gonna copy all of those in here. And we're gonna shrink them down, so don't worry. There's a lot of characters from Infinity Nikki that I really like, that I would love to make fan art of. But it's kind of it is kind of one of those things where like I don't see anybody else super hype about it. So then I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Even though I know that's stupid. That I should make fan art of whoever I want to, even if they're niche or people don't really care. Because I would care, I would have a great time. If you think about it, most 3D models are easy to get due to how much people get their copies. For oatmeal cranberry cookies with white chocolate specifically. Ooh. I feel like I see those at the store all the time. My sister really likes those. Unfortunately, I don't. Like a fancy like that. Yeah, those are some fancy cookies. I'm struggling to make my art fight hitless. Yes, I tried to log that. I don't know what that means. But I don't think that's doing the job for me. But then I thought, what if I use the world builder tool? It's promising so far. Cool. I like that spelling of his name. For context, this is how they spell it in game. Meg Hill. And but it's pronounced McGill. I like your spelling. Get those all the time. It's just me like Icelander's credit meme. Yeah. There's this one company that makes like pretty much only cookies. And like sweets. And they make some niche cookies. You find those at the store. Unfortunately, I'm too boring for all of their niche cookies. I'm just like, just give me a normal chocolate chip, please. Like my McGill bitter. Yeah. Your spelling is funnier, definitely. I really wish that I'd taken a picture of the locket that was in the most recent quest. um, there's a very specific locket, like necklace, that he has for part of the quest. Not wearing it, but he like carries it with him, and you only get to see it for like the story, like dialogue works kind of the same system as in Genshin, where like the camera will like pan over a specific area or like freeze on a character's face or something. It'll like stop momentarily until you click, and you only get to see that locket for like 2 of those scenes, like 2 dialogue boxes, and then you never get to see it again. And I wish that I would have taken a picture of it, but I didn't, because I thought it would show back up because it was so lore important, and then they never showed it again. They just talked about it, and he was like, they had like him like holding out his hand animation to be like, oh yeah, I have it right here, but it wasn't actually there, so I didn't get to see it more. This is why I have a problem of taking too many screenshots, because this keeps happening to me. Chocolate chip ain't for me unless it's coated with sea salt. Ooh, that sounds good. It's an issue with me. Keeps because my teeth is so expensive. Oh. My wallet starts crying. The only fancy thing I don't like is any fancified version of chocolate cake. That's fair. I feel like we've talked about this before. Yeah, agreed. I might simplify some of the design, because this is... You know, you never really look at a design in detail until you have to draw it or memorize it for something. Like... It's so pretty, but my gosh. How... I don't have a picture of his... I don't have a picture when he doesn't have his arms crossed. That's annoying. I'm sure I have it somewhere in my screenshots folder, but it will be drowned by a million screenshots of dialogue. I want to draw him holding his little flute thing that he plays sometimes. I'm so glad they added him to summons, though. You can summon him as a battle companion, and he will heal you and give you a shield. And if you go on a boat, he will row the boat for you. It's very nice. Remember your exact words that day? Don't have a proper word for it, but you have beef with chocolate cake. That does sound like something I would say. I don't remember it, but I believe you. And I still don't have a better word for it, so I'm gonna have to say it too. I also have beef with chocolate cake, but probably for a different reason. Besides entire anime backstory. I would recite the entire backstory for him, but I feel like it would be annoying and take too long. And how many people here? I thought about playing Infinity Nikki today, actually. But we didn't end up doing that. How many people here care about Infinity Nikki lore? I gotta have... There's no way I don't have a picture of the flute somewhere. Story... Boneyard... Hey, it's a picture of him where he doesn't have his arms crossed, so we can actually see what the front of his shirt looks like. That's a gigantic screenshot. Let me just crop that real quick. But I know I have a picture of the flute. Here somewhere. Oh, it's that one. I thought it looked like the one that the player uses. Hold on. I know I have a better picture of this. It's the shell thing. The sorry, it must be kind of annoying that I'm going to look for this right now. This is the screenshot from in-game. This one. It's like a seashell. And I know we saw it just like lying on a table somewhere. Knowing now that I can't find it, I'm just like... Fine, I guess this is a reference now. I know I have it somewhere, but it's gonna take an annoyingly long time for me to find it. Sorry, I feel like we got kind of off track. Other words for beef, complaint, issue, objection, and protest. Beef says uncasual as it goes. Flashbacks to the Genshin Liar. Oh, indeed. On a cover of Last One's Weeping using Genshin's Sither and Liar. Oh, that's so cool. I remember coming across a lot of cool covers like that too. The Genshin instruments. There's actually quite a lot of Infinity Nikki's instruments that work the same. Like you can actually play songs on them. This is just making me realize, like, at some point I should take the time to put together all the references into like a comprehensive reference sheet for all the characters, because screenshots like this from like all the different angles and stuff, I have pretty much all the characters I want to draw, but they're really like scattered when it comes to like what kind of fighting moves they use and what their items look like. Like stuff they don't readily have on their usual model in the game. I bet you know this, but have you heard of Bad Apple? What's your favorite version out there? I don't know if I have a favorite version, but the first one that like comes to mind is a very specific voice. I think it's Neko96. I think that's their name. I'm not entirely sure. They're an utaite who sometimes does covers together with Mafu Mafu or Soraru or Amatsuki. Yeah, as for the visuals though, I think my favorite of the visuals that I've seen, like fan animations, gotta be Demon Slayer. That was a really cool one. I still want to make like a YouTube Shorts kind of cover of Bad Apple. I do know the lyrics. Yeah, but I don't have the voice or the energy to do it today. But I do like that song. It's fun. It's really funny though, because I've sang it just like walking around the house enough over the years that my mom knows the melody now. So sometimes I'll catch her humming it and just be like, oh, yeah, I guess I've sang this a lot over the years, huh? Neurons activated, yeah. Been a while, yeah, welcome back, Manuel. Welcome back. We just in here doing art as usual. You having a good day? And I discovered my favorite utaite to be a VTuber that draws art lately, and it was neat seeing them talk and do stuff in action. That's fun. They focused a lot on metal. Like metal, that's so cool. I haven't really kept up with any of the utaite that I used to follow. Like, I still follow them and I get the notifications, but I haven't really watched anything of theirs in a while. Like, I know, I guess they do a lot of original songs now. Urashima Sakata-sen, that group for utaite, they do a lot of stuff together now. They've been doing like live concerts and everything. They're like, I don't know the specifics or anything, but it kind of feels like they've just become like full-blown idols at this point. some point after I put together those, like, complete reference sheets for the Infinity Nikki characters, I kind of want to do, like, a full stream of just Infinity Nikki fan art. I feel like I don't see enough of it, like, ever. Right. Maybe I should do the scales just in color instead. I think so. A bit complicated. tried to make it look more like him by... It doesn't really look like him. But I can't really put my finger on exactly why, so I tried to move the face around, but it didn't help. Maybe that's a little better. I'd have to do some color, some like proper color blocking for things to not clip into each other here, but I think this layout is okay. Ooh. Using the world builder right now, and I can scale out my upright targets even better now. That's nice. Yeah, maybe I should, I don't know, actually do some planning too. We'll see. At this point, we'll still see if I actually participate. But yeah, thank you for today. Thank you for hanging out. Well, I will call this stream here for today. Hope you all have a really good rest of your day or night, and if anyone's heading to sleep, I hope you have a wonderful sleep. And yeah, I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.